Have you ever felt that chill in your stomach, that sharp pain in your chest, when you notice changes in the behavior of someone you love, but you can't quite figure out why? That uncomfortable feeling that something is being hidden, but you can't put your finger on it. It's as if a silent shadow has settled between you, and you sense the betrayal before you even see it. Often, this betrayal doesn't begin with secret meetings, hugs, or furtive kisses. It starts almost invisibly, silently, subtly on the phone screen, in text messages, suspicious emojis, deleted conversations, and secret chat groups. In the chat, there, in the digital world, where everything seems harmless, is where many betrayals take their first steps. The cruelest part is that it doesn't announce itself. It doesn't come with shouts or flashing lights saying, "I'm cheating on you." It disguises itself as something innocent, a seemingly casual conversation, a laugh you don't understand, an extra emoji, deleted messages, and little by little it erodes trust. You feel it, even if you try to ignore it. Your heart senses it before your mind can process it. Before we continue, I want you to do something for me. Subscribe to the channel now, turn on notifications, and like the video. Here, we talk about real feelings, true relationships, betrayal, self-esteem, and healthy love. And if you relate to what we're going to discuss, share your experience in the comments. Your story could help someone going through the same situation. The first sign that betrayal begins in the chat is a change in phone behavior. Before, the phone was just an ordinary tool, but now it has become almost forbidden. Passwords constantly changed, notifications silenced, messages deleted. You notice tension whenever you approach, hurried explanations, irritability. It's that painful feeling that you are no longer a priority. That part of your partner's emotional life is lived without you. Think about Daniel. Every day, when he came home, he noticed his partner hiding the phone. At first, he thought he was being paranoid, exaggerating things, but the feeling in his chest didn't lie. There were laughs he didn't understand, emojis appearing and disappearing, names of people he had never seen. Each attempt to ask a question resulted in an uncomfortable silence or short answers, making him feel small, invisible. His mind battled between disbelief and intuition. Am I imagining this, or is something really happening? The second sign manifests in conversations that used to be open, but are now evasive. Simple questions receive short, uninterested answers. That hours-long chat about the day, dreams, or fears has become monotonous. Asking about friends or daily activities provokes irritation or disinterest. This behavior is not just impatience. Many times it's because there's something they don't want you to discover. Consider Sarah. Every time she asked her partner how his day had been, she received monosyllables or brief phrases. Before, they shared plans, laughter, worries, even secrets. Now every question felt like an interrogation. Emotional disconnection doesn't happen overnight. It is gradual, silent, until it becomes impossible to ignore. The third sign is the constant presence of new friends on social media or messaging apps. People appearing suddenly, endless conversations with strangers, secret chat groups. At first you may think, everyone makes new friends, it's fine. But when you notice the frequency, intensity, and secrecy of these interactions, your heart begins to worry. There's an intimacy that wasn't there before, laughs, confidences, and secrets that should be yours. Stop for a moment and reflect. How many times have you ignored something similar because you didn't want to face the truth? Often the fear of losing someone makes us close our eyes, rationalize every suspicious behavior, justify the unjustifiable. He's tired, she's just stressed, it's nothing important. Until one day, you look back and realize that time has passed and you've been trapped in a cycle of doubt and pain. The fourth sign appears when there is exaggerated defensiveness regarding the phone or social media. Every question you ask provokes irritation, accusations, or distance. Are you doubting me again? Or why do you care so much? Words that may seem reasonable but hide a fear of being discovered. Transparency disappears, and every gesture you make is seen as intrusion. In many cases, defenses become so aggressive that you start questioning your own perception of reality. You ask yourself, am I overreacting? Am I being unfair? That confusion is part of the silent manipulation that accompanies emotional betrayal. It makes you doubt your perception while the other person keeps their secret world intact. The fifth sign is the sudden decrease in attention and affection. Each loving message you used to receive, each phone call, each small gesture of care disappears or becomes mechanical. What was once a warm, close relationship becomes cold, distant, leaving a void that cannot be filled with words or empty promises. This is when sadness, anxiety, and feelings of abandonment begin to grow, affecting your self-esteem and emotional well-being. The sixth sign, the change in the content of messages, reveals that intimacy is being shared with someone else. Words, emojis, abbreviations, and new slang appear in conversations that mysteriously vanish. There's another emotional connection, a bond that does not include you. Emotional betrayal silently erodes trust, leaving a profound impact. The seventh sign, perhaps the most painful, is the intuition you keep ignoring. That inner voice saying, "Something is wrong." You try to silence it, rationalize it, believe it's paranoia, but intuition is a light that never goes out. The body senses it before the mind. When this alert becomes constant, it's no coincidence. It's your soul telling you that something is breaking and that it's time to act. Now let's dive deeper into the human side of this. Betrayal isn't always physical. Emotional betrayal hurts more because it destroys the foundation of the relationship, trust. When someone you love shares laughs, secrets, and attention with another person, even without physical contact, the damage is done. It plants insecurity, generates anxiety, and breaks the connection you thought was unshakable. Imagine Carla. Every message, every emoji, every shared laugh with someone else was a silent reminder that she was losing something she could never get back, her partner's emotional intimacy. At first, she tried to ignore it, convinced it was paranoia. Over time, the wound deepened. She began doubting herself, questioning her worth, wondering if she wasn't enough. But recognizing the signs allowed her to open her eyes and realize she deserved a relationship based on respect and transparency, not secrets and silence. It's important to understand that betrayal starting in the chat isn't just about what you see, it's about what you feel. Emotional disconnection, divided attention, and intimacy shared with someone else create invisible wounds that are deeply felt. Emotional betrayal affects your self-esteem, security, and ability to trust. Now, think about yourself for a moment. How do you feel when you perceive these signs? Maybe there's sadness, anger, confusion, fear. All these feelings are natural and valid. Recognizing them is the first step to healing, to making conscious decisions about your emotional life and relationship. Prioritizing your well-being is not selfish, it's self-love. If you've ever felt trapped in this situation, leave it in the comments. Sharing your story can serve as guidance and warning for others going through the same experience. And before we end, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. You'll help others recognize the signs of betrayal before it's too late. Remember this, you deserve a relationship where trust, attention, and respect are unshakable. Betrayal in the chat may start silently, but your strength, awareness, and self-love have the power to close that door, heal, and open a new chapter where you are the priority. Don't settle for less. Your heart deserves clarity, dedication, and the certainty that it won't be shared secretly with anyone else.